Hold on, my mic's muted. All right,
there we go.
All right, hello, welcome to another live episode of the O&G Strike Zone. Bryan and Kelvin here. The internet is not wanting to be great tonight. We would normally be streaming live on Facebook, but apparently there's some issues with Facebook. We'd normally be streaming live on X, but there's some issues there as well. So we are streaming live on our YouTube feeds as well as Instagram Live. So, Kelvin, how you doing, my brother?
Hey, man, I'm doing about like the internet doing.
Well, you look good. You sound good. I don't know if you can see me or hear me.
Yeah. I figured out my screen, so I can see. You
figured out what's going on. All right, you're seeing me good. All right. Well, hey, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Well, Rattler Nation, is a big basketball day here, as both of our teams participating in the SWAC tournament are up in Atlanta. The Lady Rattlers, my God, what an outstanding game, a heartbreaking loss today, 72-68 in the quarterfinals to the number 1 seed, Alabama A&M. Man, we'll talk about that, but very proud of the effort that we saw. Very proud of the coaching and just God dog, man. Hey, look, there's a reason why Alabama A&M has won 17 in a row, and they have the Player of the Year, and doggone it, those two elements showed up, didn't they?
Yeah, along with some beneficial calls at the end, but they know how to win. They know how to win in the clutch. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's tough to play 5v8, but you got to find a way to overcome. So we'll talk about that coming up here shortly. Our men, we advertise. Look, hey, we told you, man. Look, we got baby. It's a live watch party at 8:30. 8:30 live watch party as the quarterfinals. We are the 2 seed taking on Jackson State. Man, it's time, Kelvin. We have lost 3 consecutive games. If you think back to, the way they ended our season last year, the 2 games this year. So this is a big game. Big game today coming up at 8:30. We are the 2 seed. And
the highest seed left.
The highest seed left, yeah. After the big upset today. Well, some people called it an upset. Some people kind of predicted it and saw it might happen. But Prairie View A&M as what was Prairie View, an 8 seed?
Yes. The
8 seed knocks off the number 1 seed, Bethune-Cookman Wildcats, who were the regular season champs. And, I kind of felt like Prairie View was the dark horse or the team to kind of pay attention to just because of, how they were playing down the last 2-3 weeks of the season. I said, and that's what I was watching for. I was like, keep an eye on, I told you this last week, keep an eye on teams playing well the last 2 to 3 weeks of the season. Yep. We are one of those teams. Yep. Prairie View A&M is one of those teams.
That's correct. They've won 6. They've won 6 out of the last 7.
Yep. And so they took it right to the regular season champs, man. And so knocked them off. And we've seen an upset on the women's side as the 2 seed Alcorn State Lady Braves. They just lost. It's tough out here when you are a 1 or a 2 seed and those teams in front of you have a game or 2 under their belt. It's tough.
Well, on the men's side, we understood and we knew going into this tournament that there was a lot of parity. You had 4 or 5 teams tied for second place, and tiebreak came into effect. And then out of the top 9 seeds, 2 games outside of Bethune, like 2 games separated the teams. So we understand. This is what Texas Southern usually make they run and their coach. So it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough out here. I'm sitting here watching over in the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, the 2 seed over there, having some troubles in overtime. Morgan State having some troubles against the 7 seed. So I'm telling you, we got to come to play tonight. But we'll get into talking a little bit about that game in a minute. Appreciate everybody who's in the chat rooms. Again, watching us on MyJBN Online or the ONG StrikeZone on YouTube. Hello to the folks who might be watching us on Instagram Live as well. Still, unfortunately, no Twitter right now, and Facebook's acting up. So, that sucks. But anyway, we also, Kelvin, I know this is going to be a heavy basketball show, but how about the Lady Rattlers, our softball team, traveled to Jackson in a rematch of the SWAC championship game from last season, and we took 2 out of 3 against Jackson State on the road.
Softball and baseball thus far with the body of work comes down to similar to what our basketball teams, we always talk about it when we get to 70, 80 points in basketball, men and women's side, we win. Anything under that, we typically lose. Well, with softball, when they scored over 4 or more runs, they win. When we only get 1, we lose.
See, I didn't even know you had. I didn't even know you had broken it down like that. Look at you. I didn't know you had calculated the stats out like that. So there you
go. Baseball. If you look at the games we lost in baseball, they fall into that category too.
Yeah, baseball took 2 out of 3 this past weekend over Villanova University. Took the Friday and Saturday game, and then as you mentioned, we scored 4 runs on Friday, 6 on Saturday. Got beat 4-1 on Sunday. So there you go. And so the men baseball, they'll host Southern University to open up the SWAC play this weekend. So that's in Tallahassee. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday series against Southern University to open up the SWAC season. Our guy Caleb Granger, he looked pretty good in his in his pitching performance against Villanova. So I think he's kind of ready to be back as our Friday number 1 guy, wouldn't you say?
I do, but I got a feeling that coach is going to keep him in that 2 slot. He's going to be the Saturday guy, and we're going to keep Workman Garrett as our Friday guy.
Our Friday guy. Okay, well, hey, not a bad combination. Both of those guys, excellent pitchers, and so we'll talk about we'll mix in some talk. I know tennis. I know tennis won the 2 games. Did they win all 3? I didn't catch a score.
They won 3. They won all 3.
There you go. So tennis is out to a good early start, winning 3. They, out there, I think that was in Birmingham. That roundup was in Birmingham. So congrats to them. And golf came back with a dub over the weekend. Another 2. Yeah, another back-to-back tournament wins for the golf program. Where was that golf meet at or match at? Let me see. I'm looking at the website right now. The ASU Spring Classic,
Alabama, right?
In Montgomery. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's back-to-back wins for the golf program.
And the interesting thing about that, Bryan, is that arguably our best or second best golfer had the worst round of everybody who went. He had a horrible round.
Is you talking about Piva Boone?
No.
Oh, Sasha.
Yes.
So wait a minute. Now Sasha's our second best now? That's scary.
Yeah. It is, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah. So, all right. Well, that's a pretty good job from them Let's see. Team champion. They finished even par to win the tournament. 7 shots ahead of Alabama A&M. I gotta get with Dennis or Coach Rice on the pronunciation. I keep calling him Piva Boom, but I gotta, the broadcaster announcer in me, I want to get the phonetics right. See how many syllables we're talking about here. I got a feeling you might be talking at least more than 3.
I got a feeling Coach Rice got some kind of shortened abbreviation, what he call them too.
Yeah, PV. That might be that's the initials. But anyway, we'll figure out what's up with them and where they are next. All right. Well, want to say hello to everybody who's joining us in the chats. I hit everybody up, of course. Coming up here at the bottom of the hour is the tip off, and we want you to put in the chat room what's your score prediction for tonight. Go ahead and drop that in the chat feed. Let us know what your score prediction is for tonight's men's game, FAMU v. Jackson State, coming up here at the bottom of the hour. And it looks like I'm going to take a loss on this Morgan State play. Good Jesus, man. Overtime, I tell you. Number 2 seed goes down to Delaware State, a team that was like 2-10 in conference play. Good Lord. Anyway, miserable start to my night. But that's all right, though. I got a feeling it's going to get better here as the night progresses, Kelvin. Got a good feeling.
All right.
Let me see. Yeah, quick shout out to the folks who checked in early. Bull checked in. Good to see you, Bull. Ken and Alice. Ken checking in. Melissa Wilson. Dr. Wilson. Did you get it in, Daha? Did you get it in?
I got it in.
Okay, I didn't hear you. Say it one more time, just in case. There you go. Jimmy Mack checking in. Good to see you, Jimmy. Thanks for checking in. Marvin Allen in the house checking in. Mary 305. Mary, thank you for being a JBN subscriber. Come on over to my JBN Online. That's that's why we always want to encourage everybody to be a part of the YouTube feed there on my JBN. Marcus joining us, Middle Georgia. What up, Marcus? Thank you for being a JBN subscriber as well. Ashton Harris checking in. VM Matt gives us a score prediction, 68-65. I like that. Predicting some good defense and 80% or better at the free throw line wins today. I love it. Jimmy Mack drops a score prediction, 72-67. Good stuff, Jimmy. Little Baby, good to see Little Baby. Thanks for checking in. Let's see. Who's this? Lee. All right, Lee. Appreciate you coming in, checking in. Meredith, checking in as well. Thank you for being a JBN subscriber. Jeff Carroll. Oh, Jeff, it's going to be a lonely night for you tonight, Jeff, but that's all right. Welcome to the show. Thanks for coming in. Wilson, DQ Wilson, thanks for checking in. Sweet, good to see you, Sweet. Thanks for being a JBN subscriber. Troy checking in. Fat Mouth Sports checking in. Good to see you. Can't wait for this one tonight. Kev from Tally checking in. Nehemiah Jefferson, thank you for checking in. Let's see. Mary 305. I may have already said. If not, Mary, good to see you again. James Austin. Yeah. I don't want to poke too much at the Wildcats just yet. I want to make sure we handle business.
Amen to that.
I don't want to get out there poking too much fun, and then we still got to play. So I seen some interesting graphics. I said, I'm gonna hold off for just a little bit before I start firing any of those off. Does VCU qualify for the NIT? I don't know with the NIT NIT made some rule changes a year or two ago where they took those automatic bids away. So I don't know if it's in, a guarantee like it used to be. Zeke Love, thanks for checking in. Yeah, Bethune definitely missed the doctor. They definitely missed him. We're not the same team.
But he only played what 7 or 8 games. He didn't play that
Yeah,
many games anyway.
they missed him for more than 2/3 of the season, no doubt. Yeah, so yeah. Let's see. EA checking in. Let's see what's EA got. No excuses. Yeah. No excuses. Yep. There we go. We got to get it done tonight. No excuses.
It's set up. Hey, I know we're gonna talk about it, but it's set up for us, man. The 1 seed is out. All the challenging teams are really on the other side of the bracket.
Yep.
If we get by tonight, we don't play the Friday. Whoever we play, the winner out of the Southern or Pine Bluff, we haven't lost to any of them. We match up well. I mean, it's set up for us. We just got to handle business.
Yeah, let me see if I can find. I don't know where the latest bracket is. Okay, here's I got the latest bracket going into today. Obviously we've seen some of the results. Obviously, so I'm gonna throw those up here on the screen. Here we go. All right, so what we had, of course, and appreciate you, Troy, dropping in a score prediction 77-65. I like that. Let me see. DQ Wilson, 82-74. Another good one. I like that. Yeah, Troy, I actually did. I thought Morgan was going to win. I did. 2.5-point favorites. I mean, they're the 2 seed. Coach of the year. I mean, means nothing, I guess. But anyway, back to the brackets. Yeah, I mean, for us, I was, I didn't want to see Grambling. And so I the fact that Crary and we beaten them twice, didn't want that. Didn't want that. I would rather us have a shot at playing Jackson State, who I thought we played competitive. The one game we lost, the other game, I don't know what that was. When we went to Jackson State, if the hell that was. But we lost to them twice, 3 times. That's not motivating. Yeah, that doesn't motivate you.
In that first game at home, we were up 20-something.
Yes.
26 or so. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. So yeah, man. But I hate to look ahead. I hate to be one of those people that looks ahead, but I like the opportunity of playing Southern or UAPB in the next round.
Yes.
Should we take care of business today? Yes. I like that better than the other side, which if you look at the other side, Texas Southern and Alabama A&M. Yeah, 2 teams that, man, that is going to be
a Purdue team, Alabama A&M team that we struggle with. Texas Southern, who coach makes runs in the tournament this time of year. Yeah, that side of the Bethune side of the bracket definitely was the loaded side.
Yeah, it was not going to be easy for Bethune to win a title given that side of the bracket. And so, we just got to take care of business. But that's that. Let's talk about a little bit of this women's game, Kelvin, before we get into for the tip of the men's game. Of course, again, final score, the ladies lose 72-68. We opened up with an outstanding first quarter. Now, again, we had just finished playing. The good thing about our 8 seed spot is we just beat Bethune-Cookman, knocked Bethune out the night before, beat them 55-52. Of course, we won the rubber match. We probably, you can look at it and say we swept Bethune. We
should have.
We should have swept. We threw away the first game, literally threw away the first game. The second game, we beat them at home to end the season. Good win. And, this third game, it was a little choppy, but we won. I didn't doubt that we would win that game. We won 55-52. So we had a game under our belt. And the biggest thing that we're seeing in this tournament, this is what we have to guard against for us as men, is that opening quarter, opening half, where you're just getting your leg. Because we've rested now. How many days? How many days has it been since our last game?
6.
Right. So most of these 1 and 2 seeds who are coming in, they've been off 5-6 days, which it goes against the entire schedule that you've been playing with over the course of the last 2-3 months. And the other team just finished playing. So what you're seeing is that early momentum. And we had that. We actually had it. You know, we were up 15-8 in the first quarter. And there was a point going with about maybe, I'm going to look for the play-by-play, but I think we were up by about 7 or 8 points in the second quarter.
Bryan,
and
I don't know if the layoff was the reason for that though, because we played Alabama A&M about 5 games ago at home, and we did the same thing. The first quarter, we held them to 4 points, and we had 9. Nobody really did a whole lot of scoring. I think it was 9-4 after the first quarter, but the second quarter we only put up 5, and they put up 25.
Yeah. And I don't know, ESPN kind of changed their thing here. I was looking for it here in the quarter, but there was a late run by Alabama A&M that essentially tied the game up at 30. I mean, I think we were up 28-21. I think is what it was. So we're up 7 with about maybe 2 or 3 minutes remaining in the second quarter, and they closed on a 9-2 run, which tied the game up going into halftime. So, you know, at that point, you're kind of like, damn, you know, what did we let them get back in the ball game, right? Naturally. That's what top teams do. They find a way back in. Mm-hmm. The third quarter was the third quarter that I thought was really interesting for us, because we started off the third quarter, we got down by as much as 6 or 8 in the third quarter, in the first half of the third quarter, and chopped it all the way down to a 2-point ball game at the end of 3. You know, they scored 18, we scored 16. Again, I mean, just to chop it down to a 3-point ball game was, I thought, I mean, just spoke volumes to how locked in this team was, given some of the circumstances that, you know, we were playing against, right? And then the fourth quarter. And my God, Kelvin, the fourth quarter was just a mixed bag. It was an emotional fourth quarter for anybody who watched that game.
If you had a vested interest, absolutely.
Oh man, I tell you, I mean,
but it was a battle, man. What I would say, Bryan, is I think our ladies represented FAMU excellently. I think we got about the best effort you could expect out of this team. They left it all out on the court. They had the opportunities. They made a lot of plays. They just needed to make 1 or 2 more. Maybe hit 1 or 2 free throws. But I love I have no complaints about how they played. It was a great game to watch too.
Yeah, it definitely was. Was trying to see, pulling up some of the box score numbers. Maya Giles Jones led us in scoring, 17 points.
And probably rebounds too.
9 rebounds. Yep, she led there in rebounds as well. 6 of them on the offensive end. And I thought the 2 biggest plays of the game were down 60-58. I don't know the exact time marker. And we hit a 3. We hit 2 3. I mean, for a team that is not a 3-point shooting team, right? We hit 2 on back-to-back possessions, hitting 2 3-pointers to take the lead by 1, then go up by 4, 64-40. Let me see if I can find the game cast, because you know ESPN likes to. Let me see. Where was that point? 64-40 with 3:04 to play. You know, all of a sudden the ESPN probability, Huh?
You mean 64-60, right?
64-60. Yes. What did I say? I'm sorry.
You said 40.
Okay. 64-60 with 3:04 to play in the fourth quarter, back-to-back possessions. All of a sudden, the win probability on ESPN, right, goes from about a 40% chance to a 70% chance of winning. That's some background noise. ESPN playing in the background here. All right, the game's about to. Okay, the game is tipped off now. In a second, I'm gonna put up the little the scoreboard thing here so we can follow along. The men's game has already tipped off. Those of you who are watching live with us. But yeah, we even to the point, Kelvin, where with 2:29 to play, we're up 4 points. And we just a couple of plays here and there by A&M cut it to 2. They eventually tied it at 66 with 1:45 to play. We missed comeback and missed a field goal by Robinson. They come down and make a bucket, a jump shot to take the 2-point lead, and really, we never closed it from there. But
right, and that's the one thing that was missing. I thought Purifoy, her 3-point shot she took was a good shot, just didn't drop. And then she drove before then. She drove to the hoop, and I thought she got fouled, frankly, but nothing was called. So she was 5-footer out there, and they had 2 girls over 6'2" out there. So
yeah.
But man, I'm just telling you, I love everybody played their role. We had a couple of young ladies, a couple of our bigger young ladies, taller young ladies who came in and really gave us some great minutes. And man, every time Alabama A&M thought they had control of the game, the Rattlers was like, the Lady Rattlers like, no, bro, we here all night.
Yeah, they're 2 bigs. Moses Davenport, she wasn't that much of a factor. I thought Breasia Robinson did a good job defending her. But she did get in a little bit of a foul trouble situation where she only scored 2 points in the ball game, 1 of 4 from the field. They called 2 fouls on her in the first quarter.
Yep.
And then she eventually fouled out, but it was just one of those days where she was dealing with foul trouble. Cornelia Ellington actually came in and played well. 10 points. She was 3 of 13 from the field, but I thought she was 2 of 7 from the arc. She hit a couple of big shots, big threes when she needed to. Shania McCarthy, 16 points, 5 of 12, 5 rebounds. Purifoy with 10 assists in the ball game. Purifoy, 9 points, 10 assists. She was only 2 of 12 from the field, but still, I thought a good game. We took, you got Zayna Justice, who 12 minutes, 5 points, from a post. Who she's got good size, but she doesn't get a whole lot of time, but she did well. So, man. All right, looks like we're back on Facebook. So it looks like Facebook is streaming now. Let me see. All right, so coming in early here with the early scoreboard watch here, as I'll kind of let's see. I'll set it up like this and kind of see what we got here. So as we're watching live scores, of course, some of you may also be watching it live on TV with us. We'll kind of go from there. So a sluggish start for the guys, already down 5-0, and I again, Kelvin, this is that. I hate to say rust, but I can't think of another way. I can't think of another thing to call it. because we're seeing this across the board with a lot of teams who have had to buy.
I don't.
Not buying it. Not buying
just,
it.
just again, I go back to, I think the best indicator is previous indicator. If you look at the last 4 games, which we all won, 3 of those games we were behind in the first quarter. That's just kind of how we are.
Yeah. Now, one of the big storylines in this game going into the game is the absence of the SWAC Player of the Year, Deshaun Ruffin. He did not play in Jackson State's opening game against Grambling. Reports are he was in a boot. Don't know what the injury was or even if he'll be available at all. But he is not starting this game. Don't expect him to play in this contest. And interestingly enough, Kelvin, this is the second year in a row that the SWAC Player of the Year has missed the tournament, or at least the first game or two. Obviously, Sterling Young last year for us.
Mm-hmm.
Similar situation. In a boot, kind of caught people off guard. I noticed the opening line, or I will say this, the line between Jackson State and Grambling, it was 5.5. And then all of a sudden it jumped to 7.5, and not really knowing, being able to talk to the context that we've got with our Jackson State people to kind of say, hey, what's going on here? And then all of a sudden you come to find out, yeah, Ruffin's not playing. So there you go. Today's game opened with FAMU as a 6.5-point favorite over Jackson State. And right now, just looking at the Rattlers looking to be a little bit out of sync as Jackson just hits a 3 to go up 12-4. Looks like starting lineup for us. Ooh, that's a bad shot. There we go. Starting lineup for us kind of appears to be Shirley, Washington, Indama, Octave, and Sanders. I wonder, does that show up on the left side of the screen there? It does. You can see our starters right there on the left side. So those of you who are watching. So Octave, Shirley to the basket. Oh, we got to finish that. He's going to get the foul called. I think we may be coming up on the first TV timeout here. 14:50 to play. 12-6 FAMU. So I think right now, I don't know about you, Kelvin. I feel like this is Jackson State playing on some juice right now.
You're going exactly where I was going to go. I wonder what their energy level will be come the fourth quarter. Remember, you can mark that comment down.
Yeah. Be interesting to see what they do here in the last few minutes, the last 10 minutes of this game. But if we stay on pace, it'll be good for us. Back to let's jump back over to the women's talk for a minute, Kelvin. The season ends 9-22, 7-11 in SWAC play. We finally got our first win in conference tournament play with the win against Jackson State. How do we assess this final season, year 3 under Coach Gordon? We well documented coaches on a 3-year deal. But how do you assess this season? And I don't know if we want to have that short conversation, but what are your thoughts just after today's game and what you saw?
Well, in terms of what we did in the tournament, I was pleased. Of course, I'm not much of I said it in the private chat with the Avengers. I'm not much of a moral victory kind of guy. But I was proud how the ladies competed during the tournament. At the end of the day, 9-22, that's not a good record. So a decision has to be made. Is there enough if there enough optimism moving forward that one more season, a 1-year extension is warranted. You know, you got a new AD, not sure how they process things, and so I have no idea what the decision is going to be. For me, just today though, for the day, for the tournament, I'm all positive for the season. 9-22. That ain't the standard.
No, well, but for our women's basketball program, what is the standard? I mean, if we think back to the last 15 years, what have we really accomplished over the last 15 years? I'm gonna say 15 now.
Liv played within 15 years, and that team she was on won 20. One of them won 20 games. So
okay, so so then that we're talking last 10 years. You know,
you can say the same thing about men's basketball, but we second seed in year one. You know.
Good stuff. I'm not impartial. It's hard for me on this subject that comes up because I said this team was talented enough to play and do what they did today. They were capable of beating the best team out of them, because I thought when I looked at our 6 to 7 players, we had talent that was as good as anybody in the league, right? And I'd say that. Now, why we didn't see that consistency all year, there could be any number of reasons, okay? And that's the part that you have to balance and say, why couldn't we have performed better? But at the end of the day, I think when you're in a one-bid league like this, Kelvin, don't you have to at some point have to ask the question, what is our expectation? Is it to finish 500? Is it to be an exciting brand of basketball? Is it to win regular season titles? Is it to get to the semifinals or even get to the championship win? I think, what is your expectation for FAMU women's basketball?
So you're asking me.
I am asking you and anybody in the chat. You guys tell me what's your expectation for FAMU women's basketball?
Here's my answer. Volleyball is champions. Women's track is champions. Softball are champions. Tennis are champions. So what is my expectation? Champions, period.
Okay. Honest answer. Honest answer. And I think, because it's funny you say that, because of the success of our other women's sports, I think that does add a level of pressure.
It does.
No pun intended. to the job. Now, if those sports that you're talking about, volleyball, softball, tennis, women's track, who'd I miss?
You pretty much got them all.
Yeah, and bowling's even starting to get competitive again. So
right.
with all of those teams doing what they're doing, it adds to the heat turned up in the basketball program.
Yeah.
So yeah, God, we're talking the women's programs via Matt, women's programs. All of our women's programs are successful and have cross country's won a title. I mean, the only women's sport that has not won a title in the past since we've been in the SWAC, basketball and bowling.
Correct.
So there's the pressure. There's, literally, no pun intended again.
Yeah.
12:39 to play here. FAMU trailing 12-9. I did see a good crowd. Liv, I was texting with Liv, and the folks, she was telling me that the atmosphere was so hyped for an 11 o'clock tip-off in Atlanta. She said the atmosphere was insane. I mean, Alabama A&M brought a good crowd, and it looks like the Rattlers showed up, brought a good crowd. Of course, 2 bands, 2 cheer squads, pretty good. Boom, there you go. Nice 3-point bucket there by Jordan Chapman. There's a steal by come on.
Baker,
thank you. And Chapman scored that bucket when we passed the ball well. I wish I could show you the highlights of it, because when we move the ball with that kind of rotation, that's when we look our best. And you could see it. The ball moved from the right corner, skip past to the other corner, then to the wing, then over to Chapman on the opposite wing, and then boom. I mean, the 4 to 5 passes. When we move the ball like that, that's when this team is locked in. All right, we're in a commercial break right now with the team. So
that's the one thing I do really value about our men's team, is that they know who they are. They play a certain way or certain style, and you're going to get that every game. What you don't know if you're going to get every game is the 3-point shooting. But everything else you're going to get.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. All right, let's do this. While the men are in a break, let's take a short little commercial break. Come back with more. We want to hear from you guys. Let us know your thoughts on what's your thoughts on the women's season. What's your expectation? You heard Kelvin talk about the standard, and what's the standard? What's the pressure like for coach? You let us know in the chat room your expectation and thoughts. I don't know, Kelvin. We might even throw out the link, have some people join the show. We don't have any guests. We just do a watch party. So if maybe we throw the link out there, and if anybody wants to come join the show and talk with us, it's wide open to do so. So let us take a break, come back. While we're in a break, what's the score right now? The score right now is tied up at 12. Tied up at 12.
And I think we're going to be at the line out of the break.
There you go. Baker's at the line probably, right?
Yep.
All right, good stuff. You're watching the O&G Strike Zone right here on the Black College Sports Network. We'll be back in just a moment.
This is the Dean of the College of HBCU Sports, Kenyatta Cavill of Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Come mix it up in the lab where the course lecture is in session every Tuesday from 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook Live, YouTube Spreaker, or the BCSN app, as we discuss all things about the HBCU sports culture, including exploring the week that was in the sporting HBCU diaspora, as well as the upcoming week of HBCU sports. With me, the Dean, the College of HBCU Sports, on Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Course lecture dismissed.
It's never too early to plant the seed, to share the tradition, and instill a sense of pride in your HBCU with your little ones. HBCU Pride and Joy Children's Boutique helps you share your school spirit with a wide selection of adorable kids apparel and accessories officially licensed from your favorite HBCU. Visit hbcupridejoy.com and follow us on all social media at HBCU Pride Joy on Facebook and Twitter.
When it comes to professional learning, teachers deserve better. From the leader in online learning, Stride brings you the Stride Professional Development Center, an on-demand library of mobile-friendly courses that gives teachers choice and flexibility, allowing them to learn anytime and anywhere. Our dynamic courses provide bite-sized learning and help educators advance their knowledge while also gaining professional development hours. It's time you take charge of your learning. Visit us today to get started.
For over 30 years, HBCU Image has been more than just an apparel store. We've been a movement, a statement, a legacy. We celebrate the pride, the purpose, and the culture that make historically black colleges and universities legendary. HBCU Image, a Kenny T's company.
All right. Welcome back to the ONG Strike Zone live watch party here as we're watching the SWAC men's basketball quarterfinal matchup, last game of the night in Atlanta. FAMU now leading 14-12. I think we were down at one point 12-4. Was it 12-4 or 12-6?
Yes.
Yeah. Looks like JSU just hit a bucket, a three-pointer. Yeah, my feed is obviously a little bit behind the stat tracker there, three-pointer there. Stat tracker is going to be ahead. Those of you who are watching the game on ESPN Plus. Let me see. Via Matt with a question here. There was a discussion about the seeding and bye situation. Should the 1 and 2 seeds receive true double byes to the semifinals? What's your thoughts on that, Kay?
Yeah, I do not like the 1 and 2 seeds having to play on Wednesday while the 3 seeds play on Thursday. Now, I do understand that if they win on Wednesday, they get a day off and they'll have to play the Friday, whereas the 3 seeds don't play the Thursday, but if they win, they got to play Friday. I get that, but I would like what I think I heard the OVC did this year. I would like a true double bye, and the 1 and 2 seeds don't play until Thursday. I don't care about having to have back-to-back games.
Yeah, the OVC, which shout out to Tennessee State, who won the OVC. Their 1 and 2 seeds start their first game in the semifinals.
Right.
So while everybody else has these games that I think there's only like 10 teams in the league, I think, but everybody kind of is playing games leading into that. And typically in the OVC, the 1 and 2 seeds usually make it to the championship game. I just think, it's a tough dilemma here because I think you have this thing of rest versus momentum, right? Now, it's worked out this way in the SWAC where it's kind of running chalk right now, where the teams who played the very first day on that Monday are all gone. And the teams who played Tuesday, we've seen a couple of them get some wins against the teams, the 1 and 2 seeds, most notably the 1 on the men and the 2 on the women. They got wins. But that has been happening. That even happened a couple years ago in the quarterfinals where some teams were getting beat. 1s or 2s were getting beat in the opening round of the quarterfinals. Look, for the longest time, I have said, Kelvin, if we were really being honest, you would value your regular season better and let your best teams be as close to getting the bid into the NCAA so that they can get to one of those games and win. Now, I know one year, Texas Southern was an 8 seed and won. So, I mean, there's the outlier. But I don't know, man. I haven't done all the stats, but I'll be hard pressed to buy into this thought that, you work hard and play 18 regular season games, and now you get one game and you're done. If I were a Bethune-Cookman fan, I'd be disappointed because we know.
I'll go a step further than that, Brian. The SWAC conference has to look at a bigger picture. We're a one bid league. So you want the conference champions that have the best odds and opportunity to win the tournament, and therefore have an opportunity to get a better seed in the tournament. And if they schedule warrants it and they win and warrants it, not have to play the number one seed, play in the number one seed every time. So it would be an advantage for the SWAC to go to a format similar to what the OVC does, and to give that don't guarantee anything, but the regular season needs to matter more. And I don't know if it's valued enough in how we're doing it right now. Which and to your point, what you just pointed out, that this historically this is happening a lot in the SWAC conference basketball. Further, I think lends credibility to the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah. Score, we're down 1 right now, 8:22 to play. Or at least it varies. You're looking at under actually the on the screen, we're under 8 minutes. Right now, I'm just going to give you some statistics in terms of field goal percentage. Both teams are shooting horrible from the field right now. We're shooting 24% from the field. Jackson State shooting 29%. They've made 3 of 7 3-pointers. We have made 1 of 8. Free throws, we're 5 of 6. They're 4 of 5. So that's about both teams shooting over 80%. I see EA talking about Indama's hurting us right now.
It's not Indama. It's them force feeding, trying to throw passes in there that aren't there. What Jackson State is doing is packing the paint because they realize that we ain't got that many 3-point shooters that they have to close out on. And we still trying to force feed against that defense to Indama, and they have it covered, frankly. We're going to have to shoot them out of that defense a little bit, loosen it up some.
Yeah. As we look into this timeout right now, so far only have played a 7-man roster or 7-man lineup right now. Jordan Chapman leading us with 5 points in 7 minutes, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from the arc. Baker with 4 points, Sanders with 2, Octave with 2, and Shirley with 3. And right now for Jackson State, they're a one-man show. Mitchell, Jamie Mitchell Jr., 6'5" junior. He's number 3. He has 11 points right now. 3 for 3 from beyond the arc, 4 or 5 from the field. I mean, right now, that's the guy who's, he was supposed to be the number 2 guy with 2 Ruffin. And I think he was hurt for a little bit of time. And now he's the guy. So, I mean, we got to somehow, he's played all 12 minutes so far in the contest. He's going to log 30 plus tonight. It's going to be one of those nights where they're going to put the saddle on him and they're going to try to ride Mitchell to a semifinal game. So we got to figure out a way how to defend
the same blueprint that they did with Ruffin when they played us at home.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah.
I mean, Ruffin kept them in the game with 30 that game until the second half, late in the second half, and they started to close that 20-point plus gap, and we let one person keep them in the game. And we've done that a few times actually this season. So and it's generally dealing with guards. scoring guards, point guards, or guards who are volume shooters and score. Our perimeter defense can be challenged at times because, again, we got 2s and 3s playing those guards who aren't the fastest or most athletic. So we have a tough time keeping them in front of us, and they get into the middle and break down the defense, or they have wide open shots. So that's a challenge for us.
Yeah. Back to live action here, coming in Jackson State ball. As you're looking back-to-back missed 3-pointers, but offensive rebounds are killing us. How many offensive rebounds and shot opportunities is Jackson State getting right now? I mean, all you got to do is look on the screen right there. Missed 3, finally got a rebound. Damn, I mean, but we're playing with fire, giving them second and third opportunities.
Again, I agree. However, right now, I'm still predicting that second half. Are they going to have the legs, the energy?
Yeah. Well, there's a big 3-pointer right there by Baker. That's a guy that we don't expect that from him, but so that's a plus. Baker gives us the lead. 19-17.
Correct. He would not take wide open threes because that's not his game.
Yeah.
He's a slasher.
Yeah, no, he took that one though. So
yeah,
here we are at that point of now we've got a lead. Let's see what we can do with it. Can we grow it? Can we limit them to one shot like we just did on that possession? Yeah, Jackson State's they're gonna shoot themselves out of this game if they stay, which is good for us. I mean,
we had 19 points again.
19 points. That's a foul. How is that not a foul? Washington on a drive to the basket gets knocked off his path, and somehow that's not a foul. Good God.
Remember, we have to get to 70 though. Plus.
Is that's where you think we need to be? Even in this game, we got to get to 70.
That's our sweet spot. That's what I trust.
Well, I'll tell you what, boy, there better be an offensive explosion because, well, I don't know. It's still 5 minutes left. Timeout called right now by Jackson State. It looks like 5 minutes. EA is not an endowment fan. EA. Let me come to this question. I saw from Edwin Moore right here. Edwin said, tournament time. You want your representative to be playing its best ball. BC has not been playing great basketball of late, and they got beat today doing so. I don't disagree. I put together.
Can you really say that, though? Didn't they win going into the game against FAMU? They had won what?
Yeah, they had won 3 in a row, but if you go back and look at the last 6, though,
it's hard to win. It's hard to win, man. This way, there's parity. They were never that much better than the conference. They just knew who they were earlier than everybody else.
14-4. They only lost. They had 4 losses. They lost. Remember, they lost to FAMU. Then they lost those 2 games back to back at Alcorn and at Jackson State, and the only other loss was a home game at Southern.
They had a lot of close games that they won, though. Hell, the first FAMU game, the one that down there, they should have lost too. But I'm just saying, they weren't talent-wise much better than anybody else in the conference. The only difference was, I will say, is that they had their identity faster than everybody else. They knew who they were and who their playmakers were, while everybody else was still figuring it out to the middle of the season.
What's Troy saying? What? The NCAA dethroned the Beach Cats. See Doctors TRO, huh?
He talking about with them saying Doctor was ineligible. They didn't clear him. They didn't clear him. That's why he didn't play early.
Well, oh yeah. Well, but they still were. Well, okay, yeah. But they still managed to do what they did, even with, like you said, how many games did he play this year? 6 or 7?
Right.
Yeah. We're up 21-17 here. I did a little statistical analysis of the preseason odds, but also I was looking at those pre-tournament odds rather, and kind of comparing them to what teams were doing. Damn, 3-ball in the corner. Right now, they hitting those threes. What are they in total right now? I think that's the 4th or 5th one they've hit.
I mean, that's what they do. They shoot threes. I don't understand our defense. I'll say this. It's consistent with what we've been all year. Our perimeter defense is our weakness.
Pulled up another one. Mitchell again. Mitchell again pulls up.
And meantime, we are turning the ball over at a high rate right now because we're still trying to force feed the post. They did what AEA said. They got Dama out and they put our forward, and we just scored on that play. But we also turned it over the play before because we force feeding the inside. They are sagging the defense. They waiting for us to throw it in there, and they sagging the defense to that. We're gonna have to shoot them out of that, or they're gonna be in the game all night.
We've talked about us playing man versus us playing zone. Right now, you see us playing a lot of man right now.
They shoot too well. We giving up too many open threes. We can't play zone against them. Plus, you mentioned we ain't rebounding well, and we don't already rebound right well. Well, what you give up when you the zone? You give up rebounds.
Yeah. I don't know. Little baby said, do we need to go to a zone? I don't want us to go zone just right now. I think we will switch. No, yeah. If we get a lead, if we can build a lead, 6 or 7, 8 points, I think then you'll see us switch to a zone. But I think this game is too close to play zone.
We have to be careful. We have to do it at the right time and only for limited possessions. Like we shouldn't go more than 3 possessions playing that damn zone against what they trying to do and who they have on the court.
We've committed, so assist the turnovers right now. We've committed 7 turnovers. Ty Shirley has 3 of them. Octave has 2 of them. We only have 3 assists in the ball game.
Mm-hmm.
Now on the flip side, Jackson State's committed 8 turnovers but have 5 assists. So we talk about and we've only committed 3 personal fouls. So right. We aren't the physical team right now. Jackson State is 5 of 13 from the 3-point arc. That's 38%. We're 2 of 9, 22% right now.
I don't want
both teams shooting 7 of 24 from the field.
Yeah, I don't want us to get 3-point happy.
Yeah,
we got 2 players who should probably have a green light to shoot, and that's Sanders and number 2.
Points in the paint. Wow, and again, this is to be expected. 10-2, we're leading points in the paint, but they are balancing that by hitting the outside shot right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's where that is the great equalizer in this game of basketball right now. The 3-point arc right now. Shout out to the Rattlers that are in the building in Atlanta. A good crowd there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go to some of those. I was mentioning, Kelvin, some of those who's coming in hot to the tournament, so on and so forth. I mentioned what Bethune was, only 4 losses and who those were. Of course, FAMU coming in, we had won 4 straight and 5 of the last 6. Southern, who actually had the second best odds coming into the pre-tournament, even though they're the 3 seed, they had the second best odds to win. They won their last 2 games. Both of them were in road games. They play a UAPB team that they lost by 1 point to them. Ty Shirley with a nice basket to put us up 25-23, and then Jackson comes right back and answers. Jesus, man. Right to the rim. Right to the rim. God bless it, man. We got to be able to stop that.
Well,
we gambled on the steal.
Yeah, we gambled on the steal.
Who was that who gambled on the steal? Was that Octave?
Octave, yep.
Jesus, man. Yep. Octave gambles on the steal, leaves his teammates on the backside, and number 4 drives it, takes it right down the lane. Big, tall, lanky kid.
Got to make that layup. That's Octave again, who missed the layup too.
Oh yeah, on a nice reverse too. No, that was Washington on the reverse. Down by 1 here, coming up on just under 3 minutes. If you're following it, if you're watching it,
that's our shot. Boom.
You must be well ahead. Look at Baker with the 3. In the corner. Good ball movement. Round the horn. Boom. There it is. From right wing, 1, 2, 4 passes, finds its way to Baker in the corner, and he hits his second 3 of the game. We're up 2.
All right. We done went to the zone.
Yep. I told you, once we get to a little lead here, sadly, we just, give up a 2-point basket there.
They're quicker and more athletic.
I don't know.
Yeah. If we don't, this is our 3rd time playing them, and we ain't slowed them down yet. They done put up 80 every time.
They shouldn't be.
They are.
All right.
They are what the season said they are.
That's good ball movement on the high-low. Octave just got to make that basket there at the free throw line. That was good ball movement. Got to make a bucket. Right there, sitting right there in the middle of the zone at the free throw line. Got to make a bucket. Yeah, exactly. This is without Ruffin. Ruffin was Deshaun Ruffin, the SWAC player of the year, is not in the ball game. Will not be playing this game.
All right, we'll take it.
Ty Shirley's playing his tail off right now. Baker is leading us with 12 points, but Ty is right behind him with 9.
Got to get some stops, buddy.
Yeah, for a team that's made up of wings, that's what this Jackson State team just made up of wings.
See, I told you, man, they quicker to the ball than us. Those loose rebounds, that's how they're killing us on the board.
Yeah, well, it's you know what? The bad part is we don't have all 5 guys invested in going after the ball. I'm watching like 2 guys box out, but then there's 1 guy standing around. And it's the guy who's standing around, it's his man that keeps coming up with the damn rebound.
But that's who we are.
Well, no,
that's who we are. Right. That's how they've been all season. Ain't nobody doing nothing different than they did all season.
Oh, it's frustrating. Baker passes it up in the corner, 3-pointer. Octave with a 3. Finally. Is this how it's going to end? That's how that half is going to end? Up 3? Man, talk about an uneven half. Oh, a foul on Sanders. Let's see. Is that a foul on the shot?
They're going to call it that way.
Yeah, he was going to the basket for a layup.
Yeah, it was on the shot.
So, free throws, maybe at least 2. Oh, well, he got him in the head. So I don't know. This will be interesting because he actually hit him in the head. If they go to the review, I hope they don't change that to a flagrant one. Are they going to review it?
Don't look like it.
No. All right. Good deal. Well, he missed the first free throw, so. Yeah, they're reviewing it on the TV. Oh man, that should have been oof. Well, we got away with one. That's all I'm gonna say. We got away with one, boy. Because if that, and I don't know, somebody called a timeout. I'm wondering, is it too late to go back and review this? I'm curious here. Ooh. Because that looks like the kind of foul that I don't know. I've seen in other places get elevated. Just put it like that.
You can make the argument.
Yeah. Being mad. What, ball don't lie? There you go. Ball don't lie. And again, this is a Wednesday night. So if the Rattlers win this tonight, they will play Friday at 8:30. I would expect that place to be jumping Friday night. I may have to find a way to roll up. Assuming some things come my way. All right, so they do hit one, the second of two.
Oh Lord!
Oh man!
You
got me flipping kidding me?
Yeah,
you have got to be kidding me. On an inbound, why? Jesus, why?
Because we don't have good passers.
Just attention to detail. That was a horrible decision to try to go a quick strike inbound play by Shirley, who's the inbounder. It gets deflected, ends up in the hand of a Jackson State player at the top of the key, wide open, nails it, and Jackson State goes up by 1.5. That's flipping ridiculous, man. God bless it.
Bryan, it seemed like you ain't watched as much this year.
I try to treat every game like it's a new game.
You can't live and die by every possession with this team. Because they're gonna be up and down. They're gonna be good and bad. That's how they play. And then somewhere along the line, typically they get on that roll where they got more good and bad to create separation.
I don't know.
But what I do not like is that we ain't creating separation. We letting them we keeping them in the game, allowing them to be in the game with the 3-ball, which is what they want to do in the first place, and how they stayed in the game, how they erased that 20-some point lead in Tallahassee. And they're like, we just running the same defense and hoping we get better results. And I'm not liking that right now.
All right, here are the halftime statistics. Again, somehow we went from being up 3 with 4 seconds to play to down 1 at half. Jesus. We are 11 of 31 from the field. That's 35%. Jackson State, 11 of 29, 38% from the field. The 3-point arc, Jackson State is 6 of 15. That's 40%. We are 4 of 12 for 33%. Both teams have been to the free throw line 8 times. We have made 7. They have made 6. Rebounding, no big advantage, disadvantage. Overall, they have 20 to 18 advantage on rebounds. Both teams have 10 offensive rebounds. Assists, 7 to 6 us. Steals, 9 steals to 5 from Jackson State. Total turnovers, Jackson State committed 11 turnovers. We have committed 8 points off the turnovers. We scored 16 points off those 8. and they have scored 14 points. Fast breaks, neither team with a big advantage in the fast break department. They are 8 points off the fast breaks. We've got 7 points in the paint. We have 14. Largest lead, Jackson State led by 8. Our largest lead was by 4. We welcome in now our good friend, Marcus Green, joining the show. What up, Marcus? What up?
I'm doing good. We had a severe thunderstorm up here, so that's why they jumped in before now.
Okay. Hopefully everybody's okay. And
yeah. Everybody's good. I was watching the game. It didn't jump in, but we had, like 4 wraparound or floor-blown layups. I think 3 of them by Caleb Washington. I was like, oh, man, you joking? So, and I was hearing you run down the stats, but you keep going, Bryan.
Yeah. You look, as you said that, look at Kylan right here. Washington, the most fascinating and frustrating player on the team. I would agree.
He's the one guy on our team that can get any shot he want, anytime he want. He's 6'8" long. He can shoot. He can actually shoot the 3. He's got pretty decent handle. He can dribble and drive. But he is absolutely inconsistent. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we had at least 4. I think he had 3 reverse layups that missed. And I think I always mispronounce his name. Ndama. Yeah, he had 1. So I was like, oh, are you joking me?
Just to answer anybody who may be coming in late, yeah, Deshaun Ruffin is not playing. He did not play yesterday's game for Jackson State. He was in a walking boot, so don't know what the nature of the injury is, but he's not playing this one either. So they're without the SWAC Offensive Player of the Year. Very similar to how we were a year ago. Think about it, a year ago, we were without the SWAC Player of the Year. And then, we won the first game, though, and then lost to Jackson State in the next game. I don't know. EA, are you telling or asking?
EA rarely ask anything.
Exactly. I know why too. Well, hey, God bless him. I guess he's at Indiana State, and he got a good bag from them, and I guess he's doing okay. Individual stats. Our leading scorer right now, Antonio Baker, with 12 points in 15 minutes played, 3 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from the arc, 5 rebounds and 2 assists. Behind him, Ty Shirley with 9 points on 4 of 8 shooting from the field, 0 for 2 from the 3-point arc. He has 5 rebounds, but also has 4 turnovers. After Shirley, Micah Octave, 5 points in 17 minutes with 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from the 3-point arc. And Jordan Chapman, 5 points in 11 minutes. He's 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from the arc with 2 rebounds as well. And then the only other scorer is Jaquan Sanders with 2 points in 16 minutes. He is 0 for 5 from the field, including 0 for 5 from the 3-point arc. That's the guy who his stat line has to get better in the second half.
Well, especially since
Washington also has 0 points.
Especially since Sanders' case, he's a liability on the defensive end. He's the one you talking about standing around on those offensive rebounds. I mean, that he's disinterested in defense. So we need his point production for sure. Coach Ward kind of stick with what he stick with. I don't know if he's going to tinker with the lineup in the second half, but I don't think you out Jackson State trying to beat Jackson State. And what I mean by that is they perimeter oriented. And I think that we could beat them up a little bit in the paint. Maybe not necessarily in Dama. I would like to see Shirley maybe at 5 and Washington and inserted to the starting lineup at the 4 and see what that does. I think that lineup athletically on the defensive end matches up better with what Jackson State is doing. Yeah. But, that's just me throwing stuff at the wall.
Yeah. Well, right now, the biggest answer that we have to deal with is Jamie Mitchell Jr., number 3. He has 14 points in 16 minutes, 5 of 7 from the field, 4 of 5 from the 3-point arc. So that's number 3. Number 3 is the guy who's right now he's playing the rough and roll, and I don't think he's as dynamic a scorer as Ruffin, but right now he's hitting them shots on the outside.
He can hit shots. When we had a 20-point lead in Tallahassee and they came back in that second half, Ruffin kept him in the game in the first half. But it was his dynamic dual partner who brought him
yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I don't remember Mitchell, but I don't know the players' names, but whoever it was, the skinny, dark-skinned guy.
They got a few of those. They got like 2. They got 2 or 3.
The one that was hitting threes, the one that
probably
not Mitchell. Not Mitchell, the other one.
Hold on,
the one they said McMillan. Is it McMillan?
You said this is from which game, Kelvin? Is this the home game?
Yeah, the first home game that we were up big. In the second half, Dashawn Ruffin, he had like 20-something at half. He only finished with 30. It was the other guy who shot all them daggone threes and got him back in the game.
I think it was McMillan. And he's the one that's keeping him in now. He was hitting a couple threes tonight between him and Mitchell.
Let me see. January 26th at home, losing 66-65. Yeah, it was Mitchell. He had 20.
Yep.
He was 4 or 7 from the 3-point arc, and Ruffin had 30. So 50 of their 66 points came from those two.
2 players. Yep. That's a game.
So the question is, are we going to let Mitchell score 30? And if Mitchell scores 30, there's got to be somebody else on this team who's going to score for them. And
McMillan, it's that McMillan guy.
McMillan, number 1. Well, right now he's putting them up. He's 1 of 6 from the 3-point arc, so he's putting them up. He's just not making them. He made that one in the corner, but that's about it right now. Yeah. Marcus, want to get your thoughts on the women's game from earlier. Your thoughts. We were talking about that earlier in the show while it's halftime of the men's game. I thought give you a chance to
they played thoughts. They played well. I think free throws, we were a little bit under the team average, and I don't know if the team average, I think it was 71 or 72%, which would have been 17 free throws instead of 15. That did us in. There were a couple calls, but overall, I think the ladies played well because, of course, coming against the number 1 team, you think a 1 versus 8 isn't going to be really that close, and it was nip and tuck pretty much the whole game, and you knew they were going to come back in the first half. And I think, if I recall correctly, we were tied at half.
Yes.
Yeah. And so, you knew that the lead we had early was going to dissipate just based on the quality of the team that we're playing. But overall, the ladies acquitted themselves well. A couple plays here or there, a couple calls here and there. There could have been a different result. And I think when I looked at the stats, and I don't know if they updated it, but I think we only had 10 turnovers.
Yeah.
Okay. And so it was a clean, remarkably clean game. And actually, a couple of turnovers made the difference because I think either we were tied or down 2. And I think, little mama tried to. She was driving. I think she tried a shovel pass to Briasia, and it got stolen. And I can't remember exactly where that was in the sequence of the plays, but I know it was near the end of the game. And that turnover was kind of critical either to their coming back or tying it. And then I thought a couple calls they seemed uneven. If you want to nitpick. And I thought when little mama tripped over the feet and gave their true freshman point guard a open mid-range jumper. I want to say that either tied the game or gave him a 2-point lead, and she tripped on the Alabama A&M's person's foot. And then we go back to the other side, and then they call an offensive tripping foul on Briasia Robinson, which seemed inconsistent. I mean, because she was standing still. She didn't I didn't particularly see her stick her foot out. Her foot was there.
Right.
And so there's a little unevenness in that call. But we had a chance to tie, had a point blank, a straight ahead 3-pointer, didn't make it, and then they got the rebound and the foul. So, but overall, the ladies played really, really well. And I think free throws could have helped a lot, because I know near the end of the game, when we missed 3 straight free throws.
Yeah, that was that stretch by Ellington, who,
yes,
I mean, she probably had her worst free throw shooting day, where she missed the 2 technicals.
And before that, she had, I think, made 1 of 2 free throws. And that technical. And the crazy part about that, the technicals came after the 4-point play, because that hurt. It was Bodie on a bad closeout ends up fouling the 3-point shooter. And fortunately for us, the Alabama A&M bench came onto the court in celebration. So that resulted in a technical. The A&M player hit the free throw. We come down. Ellington misses both free throws. And it was kind of those 2 free throws would have, who knows? Again, when you're 15 of 23.
I don't know who decided who chose her to shoot a three.
Well, you know what? Purefoy was out of the game at that point. That's what it was. Purefoy, because I noticed after the technicals, Purefoy checked in. I believe Purefoy, who was perfect for the day, if Purefoy had been in instead of Bodie. Now, here's the thing. Here's the crazy part about that whole scenario. Bodie commits the foul. She's in place of Purefoy at that point, right? Playing the off guard. Had Purefoy been in the contest, she would have probably shot the technicals. Who knows? That foul may not have occurred if you really want to go butterfly effect. The foul maybe doesn't occur. But at the end of the day, Ellington, who's usually a good free throw shooter, I don't want to. She just missed 2 in a row.
No, she's not.
No, okay.
Look at the percentage for the game.
Okay.
I mean, for the season. I think for the season, she should be around 69%, maybe at best.
I'll go look. I'll tell you. Let's see.
Ooh, game's back on.
All right.
We need to get Ndamo on. And they're playing that zone, and they were fronting them, so we couldn't really get the inside game.
Yeah, you're right. Free throw shooting percent, she's a 62% free throw shooter. Yep. And our best 2, Robinson and Purefoy, are our best 2. Camille Jackson being third best.
Yeah, I would have had Robinson shoot him.
Yeah.
Briasia?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think she was in though.
Oof. I thought she was like in the 50s.
No, she's not free throw. Free throw percentage. She's 80% on the season. Now she doesn't shoot a lot of them.
Briasia?
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. You're right. I'm looking at. Yeah, you're right. Nope. I'm looking at the wrong Robinson. Sorry about that. So actually, our best 2 free throw shooters, Purefoy and Camille Jackson. Zanaria Robinson Remember her. I don't know what happened to her the second half of the season. But at the beginning of the season when she was around, she was a decent free throw shooter. But we don't know what happened.
And that seems to happen every year for the last 3 years on the women's side. Players just go missing.
Just go. Can we do it? I'm still trying to figure out what happened to my girl, my Iron Woman.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know you're talking about, man.
From Daytona State.
We follow her on Instagram, and she's living her life on Instagram. But I keep reaching out every blue of them, say, "Hey, what happened to you? You know what happened? All of a sudden, you just weren't around anymore. You know, man, she was an Iron Woman, man. She was the hardest working player on the team." And then year 2, we just didn't see her anymore, and nobody said anything. It was just that frustrates the heck out of me. But yeah, every year we have somebody who just goes MIA.
How do we miss that? That's the 5th round layup.
You talking about the Baker miss?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because he didn't use the backboard. That's why. And then they come right back down and Sanders just uninterested in playing defense. Jesus.
He's an Ole defense guy. Ole.
That old James Harden defense, boy.
Yeah.
Just Ole. Oh, why are we trying to throw?
Yeah, it's like what the third lob pass that was.
I wish they would post them up. He does have advantage, but they need to they front them instead of trying to throw over the top. We need to go ahead and move the ball around the circle and give it to him in the box in front of the defense.
He is actually, Ndama is actually I think a pretty good player off of the pick and roll. We don't use it enough.
Yeah, but we don't have a point guard. We ain't got nobody who can handle the ball and then deliver the pass.
Oh, Sanders, Jesus Christ! Ooh-wee. Well, buckle up, folks. This is gonna be. I'm telling you now. This is gonna be a heartbreaker. This is gonna go down all the way to the last minute of this game. We are not gonna make this easy. I see this now.
Nope.
So go get your popcorn, get comfortable. This one's gonna go all the way down to the final minute. We are not gonna make it easy, and we better hope Jackson State keeps missing because we keep giving them second and third chances.
Yeah. Just sloppy and not like I say. If we just play clean, we'll be fine. But we can't do that.
You know, at some point, we can't use the excuse of, "Oh, we haven't played a game in 6 days." That I want to use it, but I can't. Exactly. If you go get your gin now. Can I ask the $1 million question? This is off the subject here as we're looking at these wonderful orange uniforms we have. Does anybody know what? And I've seen this posted on social media. Anybody know what happened to our LeBron James jerseys?
So I'm gonna tell a story.
Story time with Kelvin.
There's different tiers when it comes to Nike and certain gear, and then also LeBron line is special line. If you're gonna order new uniforms, you have to put that order in well in advance of the season in order for it to get into production and get to you. So perhaps there were some the original the LeBron jerseys from last year, certain colors maybe didn't get sent back to the factory, and didn't look the way it needed to look because it didn't get back to the factory. So some emergency basic uniforms that they had in stock may have been ordered and delivered in the time for us to be able to play.
Okay. Well, thank you. Wonderful story. What? Hold on. What did Via Matt say? I joked before that Coach Ward is working to get that Dickies contract. Stop it. Stop it.
We in that danger zone, Bryan, right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're not playing like
we trending like 65 points is what we trending at right now. That's 65 and below, we lose. We need to get hot.
Well, we're capable of doing that. We've seen us do that.
Yeah. But we're not gonna win this game on defense. We're gonna win this game.
I thought it was interesting that we went with a big lineup to start.
We did, or they did?
We did to start the game.
Well, we should be a bigger team than them. Come on, you can't pick your dribble up right there at half court.
No, another layup miss.
Jesus,
You must be yeah,
you're ahead of us.
you're a couple of seconds ahead.
Shirley at the top of the key. Spin move. Bad spin move. Who is that? Octave?
Yep.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, that's 10 points at least 12 points at the rim.
Yeah, at this point, we start moving into the stretch, Marcus, where we start keeping track of missed baskets, because I like to say those are points left on the floor.
It's ridiculous.
No, EA, I'm buying into I'm drinking the Rosia water. This is who we are. EA. Don't get frustrated.
Yeah.
Remember, it's still, look, how much time is left? It's still over 3/4 of a half left to play.
Yeah. When you don't have a point guard, a true point guard, and you don't have a consistent 3-point threat at the guard, you're gonna be spotty. You're gonna have some good time moments, and you're gonna have some not so good moments. But this is kind of against Jackson State specifically. Sometimes, a lot of times in tournament play, it's about matchups.
It is.
Jackson State is the one difficult matchup that we have in the daggum conference, based on our personnel.
I wanted, but I would still rather have them without their player of the year over Grambling State. I know that sounds strange, but I would still rather have Jackson State over Grambling State.
I don't know if I agree with you, but we got who we got.
Yeah, we got who we got. We'll see how that works out. Maybe I'll wish differently later. Yeah, we can't get out rebounded. Oh, we are getting out rebounded. Let me go to the team stats right now. Feels like we are getting out rebounded.
Oh, we are.
Oh yeah, we're -5 on the rebounds right now. Being out rebounded 15-10 on the defensive rebounds.
Yeah, if Octave don't come down from the guard position or the wing position and get rebounds, because Sanders is not going to get rebounds.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see the Aussie in this game via Matt. I don't think we're going to see Tuscan. You typically start shortening up your lineup. And right now, you notice he's only played 7 guys. And if you think about it, who haven't you seen that you would want to see? I can't think of anybody.
Anybody that'd be additive.
This game is the mantra of tournament play and postseason play in college, and at all levels, survive and move on.
Yeah, and look, the winner of this game has an off day.
Yeah.
So
you just gotta find a way to win.
He saved it into the.
that's what you say, Marcus. I saw what you said. We saved the ball and we end up giving it right back to them in their possession. I think they got to reset the.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. The shot clock.
Chapman has only played 12 minutes. I don't know. I mean, Chapman doesn't give you much defensively either.
Not normally.
But right. at this point, you might need some offense. All right. Oh, they're gonna say a foul. Oh man, come on. Foul called defending. Well, Chapman's in the game now, and look who gets called for a foul defending the pick and roll. $15:04 remaining. Well, that's on my TV. Actually, it says 14:49. Yeah, a three-pointer. Jesus.
Off the dribble. Just let him run right into it. Another missed layup.
Yeah, you're definitely
about 5 seconds ahead.
Yeah, a bit ahead of me even. Sanders right down the lane. No foul called. There was contact.
You gotta make some shots, man.
I feel like at some point that's one of those drives into the lane where we got to be able to be athletic enough to go in and punch that in.
Yep.
You got to be able to punch that in with a dunk. Trying to lay it up, soft. Not quite the largest deficit of the game for us, though. But we're pretty close, though.
All right, it's a nice bright spot.
That's a shot too. Okay.
Okay. Washington wants to go out and be a rebounder today. We'll take it.
Yeah. He plays both ends.
Well, mess around tonight might be his only opportunity.
Yeah, I'm on. Obviously on the screen, I'm streaming off the website, the game cast, and then I'm watching on the ESPN app. Man.
So that's like what, 14 points at the rim.
I mean, Shirley missed that, and it wasn't even a close miss. I mean, it was like, damn. I mean, how much harder can you put that ball off the glass? No touch.
Just dunk it.
Well, he wasn't going to the basket strong enough. That's the thing. He's slashing, trying to be finesse instead of just going in and punching it. There's a nice block by Washington. Again, we are at our best when the ball moves. When the ball moves, we are at our best. And right now, it's real stale and flat.
Yeah, I think that's a common problem between
nice
both.
Move by Shirley.
Is that when they start doing ISO Joe, like the early 2000s Atlanta Hawks? Not early 2000s, the 2010s.
Octave kills me.
Unnecessary risk.
It's just like, can you just be an honest sit down defender? Look, going for the steal, guy goes by him, nobody helps. There's no help on the backside. First off,
who's got foot speed to help?
Well, what I'm saying is Shirley is backpedaling instead of coming up to stop the drive. I always say this: if your teammate gets beat, somebody's got to help, and you got to step up to help. Shirley's backpedaling, so when Octave catches up, Octave ends up running into Shirley.
We struggle with perimeter defense. That's our Achilles heel.
Somebody said, "Show that you got an old school FAMU cap on, Kelvin. What you got on there?"
No, it ain't. I mean, I done had it for a while, but it ain't that old.
It's just old.
It's old, but it ain't old.
It's not that old.
It's probably in the 5th grade.
Oh wow! It can still fit in your head. That's amazing.
Not you talking.
No, not me, because I got some hats from the college years, which I don't think them things can fit on my head. This big melon. That's a wide open 3. Come on, Chapman, you got to make this.
Yeah, his shot's not falling today.
Oh, yeah, mercy. Jesus, Chapman.
And Sanders ain't even getting shots up. This is probably our best defensive team we can put on the floor right now.
Octave, Baker.
Oh, another miss. Oh, God. Y'all going to be mad at this one.
You're really far ahead of us. There's a fact. How is that not a fact? Again, how is that not a foul? I mean, I know Charlie is a calm, cool dude, but my God, that at some point Charlie's got to be somebody on that bench has got to be upset that was not a foul. I mean, he missed the
freaking
layup.
Joking me.
You just saw it, huh? Oh Lord, mercy.
Hey, about the one thing that I said is right. This is our best defensive team. This is the best our defense has looked all game.
Chapman's hustling. There's Washington. See, we're like finesse finishers around the rim. We don't have nobody who will just take it to the basket and punch it in.
Well, Dama will now.
Yeah.
But he don't touch the ball enough, and he don't have the offensive skill, finesse.
Man, I tell you, it's a good thing Ruffin is not playing in this game. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I know.
If we don't take advantage of that, shame on us.
Yep.
Because this Jackson State offense is horrible, and we can't make them pay for it either.
Yep.
Oh my God. Oh Lord.
You better.
I'm trying not to react to give away what's going on.
Oh, Chapman, what are you doing?
They ain't calling no fouls. The ref letting them play.
The referees are just running up and down the court like this. This is some rec league ball right now. This is like straight.
But then they call that though.
Middle school JV basketball right now.
Yeah, come on, ref.
Oh wow, nothing. No calls. Oh, where is it? Well, I'm glad I'm not there. I think I'd about to boo. I'd be booing my tail off right now.
Yeah. That would
be booing. I can't hear the crowd, but I hope the crowd is booing.
Yeah,
somebody get off the ground, man. He's just laying on the ground. He ain't hurt.
First of all, he threw a chicken wing to try to get the advantage, right?
Yeah. And
then he was going against a 6'9" wing. He had nowhere to go. He was out of control. They bailed him out.
You know what, Washington, if he would have not come down with his left hand, and he didn't hit him, he just can't. Oh my God. Woo.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in terms of missed opportunities, this, well, and I don't want to unfairly compare, but comparing this and the ladies' game earlier, I mean, if the ladies had missed opportunities, this is horrible.
No, it's not a pretty game at all.
We've So we're probably close to double-digit blown layups in the game.
Yes, we got to be 9 to 10.
Yeah. Were we keeping? Did we forget about that stat that we were keeping? Where are we at least about 10? So you know what I like to say, when you've missed that many, that's 20 points that we've left on the floor.
Yeah.
Man, this is setting AAU basketball back. AAU basketball won't claim this. Let's see. Baker's still sitting on 12 points, leading the team with 12. Shirley with 11. Mitchell still has 14 points for them, so that's the one good thing.
Yeah, ain't nobody really scoring, pulling away. This is tough. It's a tough stretch of basketball we just had. I think our defense, with Baker at the point and Sanders out, you saw we got a lot more steals, and our defense improved. Our scoring still is lacking though. We need Chapman to get hot.
Hold on, I can pull up something here, Marcus, that goes to 2-point field goals missed here. Let me see. And let me see. I don't know if I can zoom in or not, and it'll tell me the number. You want just this half, Marcus?
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In terms of layups, yeah, five missed layups in this half alone.
And we had at least that many in the first half.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not saying we'd be blowing it out, but the leads wouldn't have been as long as there would have been probably a decent cushion in the first half and at least keeping it closer or maybe a slight lead in the second half.
Just got to find and close these 10 minutes out, man. Just find a way to win. That's this kind of game it is for us.
8 missed layups in the first half, Marcus. There you go.
Yeah, 13 total, 13.
So
it's pure craziness.
20 points left on the floor. And they're missing free throws. It's just leaving the door open for us.
Nobody wants it.
Anybody want to win this game?
You win. No, you win.
And this is without their top scorer.
Look at these points. Okay, Caleb Washington. All right, so let's mark this point here. 10-minute mark to the next timeout, which will be at the let's just mark this time here. 10-minute mark to about the 6-minute mark. These 4 minutes. Game's gonna be won and lost in these 4 minutes, guys. And already we're 2-0. 2-0.
And Bryan, this is where my comment, I said mark it in the first 2 minutes, come in at. Let's see where Jackson State legs are. They ain't making those threes right now. Are they worn down? I don't know yet, but we'll see.
Yeah, EA. I don't know if recruits really. I mean, any recruit that's watching this game is probably thinking, "Man, I can go in and contribute." Probably. They're looking at this like negatively.
Well, we've got supposedly 5 or 6 seniors listed. And we've only got one commitment or one signee.
Yeah. We're gonna have some slots available.
The offers slowed down during the course of the season, but they were making offers left and right up through late fall. Oh yeah,
there's no Ryan, there's no mid-range. This isn't like the women's game. This isn't like our ladies where nobody's shooting mid-range. It's either we're going to the rim or we're shooting threes.
All right.
It's Caleb Washington time. I told you somebody's about to take over right now. Let it be none other than Caleb Washington.
Yeah, come on, man.
The ultimate X factor.
They don't have an answer. They don't have an answer for him right now. You know what? This is not this. I feel good for Washington because here's a young man who last year.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh. Let me see where Marcus is ahead of me now somehow. I don't know how that happened. Let me see what Marcus saw.
Here's our opportunity, fellas.
What, Marcus, what are you oohing on? It's like, man, how far ahead of you are you?
No, we almost had a steal.
Oh, that's what you okay. Because I'm like, man, what are you?
Because that would have been a breakaway, aka another opportunity to blow a layup.
Somebody just slipped on some water. Come on now. Where's the white man? Where's the mop man? The mop man, come on now.
The white man?
The mop man. The guy with the mop.
Oh,
yeah, right there.
Oh, you said wipe. Okay.
The wipe man, mop man. Yeah. Somebody mopped the floor.
So, okay, Bryan, getting your Dr. Umar on.
Yes.
Oh, God. Full court pressure now. Let's see if we can execute. Oh, he's shooting that. Get in there. Let's go. Jesus, man. Sanders, boy. He plays with the heartstrings, doesn't he?
He made big shots. That's his contribution to the team.
I guess so, man. Jesus.
And he's not afraid to take those big shots.
No, he's sure not. He's sure not, man. It's frustrating to watch. The score is 49-45. Somewhere between 7 minutes and 7:30 to play, depending upon whether you're watching the screen or watching it online. Rattlers are up 4 points. And again, this is that point. What did we say, guys? What I say? We were down 2, 44-42. Oh, Jesus Christ. The kid has no conscience, man. Sanders just is like,
yeah,
pulling. I'm just gonna pull.
He from New York City, boss. A Rockaway.
I don't know what accent that was, but okay.
The movie Life.
Yes, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Was that guy from New York?
No, he was talking about Claude. They from New York City, boss.
All right. So so from the last TV timeout to now, it's been a 7-1 run. Because we were down 44-42 the last TV timeout. So now we're up 4.
And Bryan, I think I still am 100% sure, but I think if you look at Jackson State shots, they're not falling now. I think they legs are tired.
You think it's starting to creep up on them, huh?
I do, but the issue is we need to separate a little bit more.
Well,
because they're gonna make 1 or 2 threes for said and done. So we need to be far enough ahead where it won't matter.
Well, I think you're onto something because the only point they've scored in this TV timeout stretch has been at the free throw line. Right now, from the field, they are 15 of 44. We have shot 8 more shots than them. We're 17 of 52. They're 15 of 44. Both teams have shot 19 3-pointers. They've made 7. We've made 5. The free throw percentage has gone down for them too. They're down to 57% from the free throw line. We're still hovering at 83. Total turnovers. You talk about the fatigue, fellas. Total turnovers has grown. They have 17 total turnovers. We have 10.
Yeah.
So that's a statistic which has gotten bigger. We have never led more than 4 points. This 4-point lead is the largest lead that we have had all game.
Yeah, we need to be clean these next couple of minutes and create that separation. That's
and
what
I think there's another TV timeout at the under
4 minute mark.
Under 4 minute mark. So this would be that stretch coming up where it'd be nice to see us begin to separate a little bit.
Yeah. We need it, man. We need it.
Yeah.
They're dangerous. They're dangerous with that 3-point shot.
Agree.
All right. The big fella's getting involved now.
You must be ahead or something.
No, I'm looking at the game cast.
Yeah.
Game cast on the screen. It's ahead of my picture.
Yeah. It's almost I think it's second ahead of my picture.
Ooh, and Dama wide open. I saw it wide open. Somehow that was unexpected.
Come on. 11-1 run.
Yep. Yeah, I told you. I think Kelvin called it accurately. The legs are starting to wear on him. And we're starting to get offensive rebounds, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's huge. Look at that. Look at Washington. Woo! Look at Washington. Come on, baby. Washington, it's time. It's takeover time, Caleb.
He is absolutely a factor in these last 4 or 5 minutes.
He got it just ahead of the buzzer, the shot clock.
Yeah, they're not rebounding. They're done. They're cooked.
Bryan, we got 5 minutes and 40 seconds.
Another missed basket. Look at that. Another missed basket and it's time to separate. Time to separate.
That part right there. They struggling. We gotta put them away though.
Yes. But I like to see the fact that they're only getting one shot. Ooh, bad misses too. One shot, we get a rebound. They're not chasing the rebounds like they were earlier.
They're gonna go to Hack and Shack in a minute. Watch now.
We're gonna have to get
pull
it out.
Well, Dom has shot a little better the last 3 weeks from the free throw line.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering. They are absolutely. They started Hackadama, and they've been installed Hackadama.
Yeah, they grabbed him by the jersey and got him in the face.
Yeah.
What's the foul situation like? Oh, we just threw that one away.
Yep.
But he missed it. What? Oh, he grabbed the rim. They're gonna call basket interference.
Grabbing the rim, basket
interference. No, but the ball was already past the rim though. It had nothing to do with the shot.
So basically gave him a 3-point play.
Yeah, but that's a questionable.
Very.
Yeah, they gave it to him. He missed the free throw though. Even though that ball was clearly not gonna go in. Look, we spaced out. We space cadet. There's nobody on the line, and we damn near almost lost the ball.
Because they were thinking it was a 2-shot for whatever reason. I don't know why, but
because exactly. I don't know why, because the official sits there and he says 1.
Right.
He points 1. He literally does this. He says 1 free throw. Did we get Indalma out of there now?
No, he's at the free throw line.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
I told you what they're gonna do. That's what they did to him in Tallahassee. If he missed these two, we got to pull him.
It's a lot of substitutions happening right now.
Ooh, there you go, Ndama.
It'd be big if Ndama can hit. What do you want? 1 of 2?
1 or 2 for
what,
him.
2 of 2.
They hit 2. Oh, hey, okay.
That's what we want.
Somebody's been working on the free throws. Let's go, big fella.
Yes, he has been working on it.
That's good to see.
Oh, goodness.
Good to see. Hit both of them.
The basketball guards might. I don't know. Let me shut up.
What you say? It's too early, Kevin. What did you say we need to score?
65.
60?
Above 65. Above.
Okay. 65. All right. We're on a good pace. Another missed field goal. Another rebound. That's what I love to see. One shot opportunities. Limit them to 1 shot opportunities. Sanders shooting threes. Come on, Sanders. And now we're getting offensive rebounds. The game cast is so much further ahead than my TV right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was in and out.
We're coming up with the loose balls here. We're in transition kick. Oh, I don't like that 3. In and out, though.
They called a foul on somebody.
Jackson State.
Their legs are gone, Bryan, but we still ain't put them away yet.
Yes.
All right, come on, man. It's Antonio Baker at the free throw line.
All right.
He's
he's
one of those guys. He 1 and 1 is good for him. I mean, 1 of 2.
Hey, they have still only scored.
Now they're huddling up.
Hey, they've only scored 3 points. Notice that. Remember what I tell you? We were down 42-44. We're on a 13-2 run now. 13-3 run.
Yeah.
Hey, Edwin, leave my internet provider alone. It's Spectrum. Okay.
And you got to remember, Bryan, something else we haven't brought up about this game. Got to remember, Jackson State played last night.
Yes, Jackson State played last night. Yes, they did.
So their legs really should be weary.
Okay.
It is
Look
not
at Dama hitting free throws.
I told you, man, the last 2-3 weeks.
How big is this?
He looked different.
All right. Hey, look, I'll take it. Hit 1 of 2.
Yeah.
That's 3 in a row.
That's not on them.
Yeah.
How you gonna call it on him? And all both of them sitting out about they both had the ball.
What are you referring to?
You see it.
Can't you challenge it?
I think
it goes out of bounds. Good Lord. Yes, you can challenge that. Oh yeah, that you can challenge that because it's out of bounds.
We up 9. He probably gonna. I don't know how the challenge system work in college.
No, if it's an out of bounds, you can challenge the out of bounds.
But if you challenge, do you lose it? Because
you probably do. Yes, you do.
Because Ward ain't gonna challenge that if that's the case.
And Dama doing it on the other end.
Good block.
I mean, he's legit, and he got another year. I mean, he can play. He just can't dribble, but he can do everything else.
Well, that's something you can work on. His energy, though. I love his energy.
Yes, yeah.
His energy, man.
High motor on both sides of the court.
Yes. Nehemiah, don't start with the uniforms. Don't ask. Go back and read. Hold on. What point was story time? Was story time in the first half? Kelvin gave us story time.
I think it was beginning of the second half. Yeah. I'm almost about to feel good. Not
Press
yet.
break. Press break. Give it up. Lob. Boom. Let's go. Indama with the lob.
7 points away from our threshold.
Oh, he's screaming. He's excited. He's excited. Let's go.
Come on, Ralph.
Let's go.
Come on, Ralph. Stay out the game.
Oh, that was ticky-tack. What's our penalty situation look like? I can't trust the graphic.
Oh, they called that on Shirley?
Yeah, man.
Oh, come on, man.
Stay out the game, Ralph.
That's horrible. You know what? The referee called that because he wanted to get to the TV timeout. That was horrible. That was a horrible call.
Absolutely, it was.
One pass, two pass. That's execution. Executed perfect. Executed perfect. Lob it up, bring it home.
Yeah,
and he didn't hang on the rim. He didn't pull up. He didn't exactly. Shirley, get hype. Let's go. Jackson State has still not scored but 3 points in the past. What was that? That was at the 10-minute mark when they had 44 points.
And to be honest, Brian, they turned the ball over a lot like we were, and they ain't even giving up that many shots anymore.
Oh, yeah. Right now, Jackson State has committed 19 turnovers. We've committed 11. We've just taken so many more shots than them. The field goal percentage for both teams are horrible.
Yeah.
But we have literally taken 9 more shots than them. Free throws. We are 13 of 16 at the free throw line. They're 8 of 15.
Yeah.
That's huge. That is huge. Yeah. And this 7-minute stretch right here, again, we're on a 16-3 run right now. Exactly. Appreciate you, Nehemiah. Y'all hit the thumbs up, right? If you're watching us with this watch party. Let me go back to some of those scores I started some of those scores. Let me see what those predictions were. Let me see. V and Matt, he was predicting a close game. Let me see who might be closest to the pin. Jimmy Mack had a 5-point game. Troy, there's more in line with the margin right there.
Hey, Brian, did you take my advice before we came on air? Remember you asked, and you say I spoke it, so you did you put a little lunch money on that?
I did not. I missed it. I would have had to have done it this morning.
Okay.
But who knows? Tomorrow we were okay. So what Kelvin is talking about, just let everyone know. Pre-game, pre-tournament, the odds were FAMU was plus 800, third favorite on the board. Of course, Bethune-Cookman was the favorite coming into the tournament at anywhere from plus 210 to plus 150. Southern was plus 320. And then Florida A&M and Texas Southern were plus 800. Now, this was pre-tournament before the first men's game. Then earlier today, FAMU was down to plus 600. I'll be curious to see where we are after today and now that Bethune-Cookman is gone.
Yeah, dang.
You're Troy. I wanted a better eyebrow, but yeah, I feel you, Troy. Did they finally score a bucket?
Yeah, the ESPN app is a little bit ahead.
Yeah, finally. It's been a while since Jackson State got a field goal. Been a while. It's a long stretch.
Oh no, he would have been.
Got to go up with that, Shirley. You got to go up with that, Shirley.
Oh, Shirley. Oh, good Lord. Shirley. See, this is that Jackson State going to get helter-skelter right now.
Yep.
We gotta just sit down and defend. Don't gamble. Don't gamble on anything. Be disciplined. There you go. Just sit down and be disciplined.
All right. Slow it up.
Prairie View got the win, Sailor family. Prairie View got the win. Prairie View got the win earlier today. Good offensive rebound. That's a great box out.
Whew. Oh,
there's a lot of hand touching there on the ball handler. You know,
it is.
Call that. Come on, cut. There it is. Nice cut. Oh, come on. Okay, at least he called the foul. I saw that play before it even. I was just hoping that Shirley was going to make the good pass. But see, once again, FAMU skip pass, drops it into the short corner, and then a nice cut by Octave. That's when we are at our best right there. When we can move the ball.
Actually, the ladies moved the ball pretty good today, too. They got a little stagnant. They got stagnant at the end of the first half to allow them to come back, but they moved the ball pretty good.
Yeah, that was the only time when it got kind of bad. All right, appreciate you, Matt B, 5702. Appreciate you jumping in and joining us.
This is crazy.
Exactly. Everybody at the same time. Cut to the basket.
What did they call? What was the call on that? Marcus, did you get it?
I didn't see it. I didn't see what the call was. It looked like as hard as they were letting them go earlier in the game, and they're calling
called
stuff
it on
like
Chapman though. It's 1-1. 1-1. He missed a free throw though.
So yes, dog. God don't like ugly.
Legs get ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. All right, got to execute, guy. Everything's got to be clean. I'll tell you, is Prairie View that good? I think Prairie View is good enough right now that they are dangerous.
They have they have like 2 20-point scores, right?
Yes, they have two. They have 2 of the top 5 or top 6 scorers, and they're filling it up. There you go. Nice loud play to Shirley. Plus, Prairie View has won going into the SWAC tournament. They won their last 3 games and 5 of the last 6. Yep. Now you could say it's
6 of the last 7.
7 of the last 8.
Yeah,
they've won 7 of the last 8 games. So I will look. I can't wait to see who they get to play in the semifinals. That's all I'm gonna say. Can't wait to see Alabama A&M or Texas Southern. I think they're capable of beating either one of those 2 teams. Yes, it will. Either way, but I think they're capable of beating either one of those 2 teams. Prairie View was plus 1,700 going into the tournament, just in case anyone was curious.
So 11-point lead, 1 minute and 2 minutes left, roughly. It's not over, but
not over. Kelvin said we got to get 65 points.
And you know what they're finna do? Yes,
Hacker.
If he in there, if he in there, they're gonna hack and dom him.
Well,
this is exactly what they did down the stretch last game. Dom has done a better job, and he's shooting. Even his form height shooting free throws better, but they're gonna see if they can get his head.
I don't know if I can risk it.
I agree with you, Marcus. I wouldn't have him in. I wouldn't have him in the ball game right now. I would not have Ndoma in. I think you're fine with Washington and Shirley, and go. Let me look. There's the lineup. If you look on the screen, the lineup that we have was Washington, Octave, Sanders, Baker, and Chapman, and that's exactly who I would come back out.
I agree.
That's right there.
I agree.
That's exactly who I would come back out.
Because we know they're gonna have a foul. And we need ball handlers anyway.
You need ball handlers. You need passers. Yeah, you need all of that right now.
Yeah. Okay, so we play the winner of Southern and UAPB.
UAPB, yep.
Which
that's 8:30 tomorrow.
No,
we never lost to either one of them in the regular season. We off tomorrow and play on Friday, correct?
Right. The winner of this game, we are off on Friday. So yes, during the season we were 2-0 versus Southern, and we were 1-0 versus UAPB. So
when did they play? Southern UAPB.
They play tomorrow at 8.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I'm looking at the graphic, but I just wasn't sure when.
There's a bracket right there on the screen.
I was looking at the bracket.
They played 8:30. So Southern and UAPB play tomorrow at 8:30. The Texas Southern Alabama A&M game plays at 2:00 tomorrow.
Boy, that's gonna be confusing. Well, I guess somebody's gonna be wearing a white jersey, but man, they both got similar colors.
Ooh.
Texas Southern and Alabama A&M.
Oh yeah, no. Somebody will go gray. Somebody will go dark. I'm sure. Again, Prairie View already advanced to the semifinal by beating Bethune-Cookman earlier, and we are, we're minutes away from taking care of our business and advancing. This will be the first time that FAMU has been to the semifinals since MEAC days, right? Definitely MEAC days, but do a little quick history dive. When's the last time we were in the semifinals?
Don't get sloppy.
Uh-oh. Turnover and steal. Let's not start dancing too soon now. See? Let's not start dancing too soon here. Jackson State looks like they come out in a 1-3-1, and we just throw the ball right over. Instead of just hitting the guy in the middle, we throw it right over his head. Jeez. Yeah, come on. You got to – who's that, Octave again?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Good Lord, man. Come on, make the pass back. There you go. Middle. Timeout. Jesus Christ. Come on. We can't – now all of a sudden we can't execute a press break against a 2-1-2.
So what we need to do, in my opinion, is have Sanders take the ball out and let Baker get the ball.
Yeah, I would switch Baker and
Octave is, not a great decision maker at times. It turns it over too much for me. I keep it in Baker's hand.
Yes, the press is I don't know. You want to call it? Yeah, it's not an aggressive trap. It's really meant to more so contain us, slow us down, and if we can't make a good, clean pass, I mean, Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys see it during the women's game? Did you see Natalie White down on the floor?
What is he doing?
Uh-oh. Back to live action. Oh, shit. Another turnover. Yeah. Oh,
what the heck?
Oh, you guys are definitely ahead of me now. Oh boy.
Let Caleb handle the ball. I'm convinced now. Caleb, I trust him. Thank you. He's out front now.
Flybys. Hate those boxes. Hate those closeouts. All right, Washington has the ball. It's those soft blowing.
It's ball game now.
Bang. Yep.
Sanders, where's he shooting it from?
Oh my!
You guys are so far ahead of me.
No, the ref did not do that.
3-pointer, boom.
What?
Come on, man.
You guys are so far ahead of me. It's ridiculous right now. Chapman, what'd they call?
You'll see. Bull crap.
What did he call? What was that? What? Wait a minute. Chapman, the Lord have mercy. Are we working with the same officials from the women's game today? This is crazy.
Yeah.
Did Chapman poach? Did he poke him in the stomach when he shot it? Is that what he did? That's crazy. Foul on the 3-point shot attempt.
Come on, Rose.
Man, I tell you. Another turnover.
Here we go.
Another turnover. Lord have mercy. Can the final seconds of this game tick away, please?
Can we let Caleb Washington handle the ball? I'm telling you, he's our finisher for us.
This is crazy right now.
Let Caleb come and get the ball.
Three turnovers down the stretch. Holy smoke! Really?
Caleb and Antonio Baker. That's all I trust.
They don't have to foul anybody.
What is Sanders? Sanders literally just
threw it up there.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Man, it's called having a lead, but damn, man, y'all are playing with fire here.
I'm saying point shaving.
Well, the line was 6.5.
Oh Lord, what did he just do?
The line was 6.5. Oh, another turnover. Lord have mercy.
We are stupid.
Oh my God.
We are stupid.
Was that the fourth?
Oh,
the fourth turnover down the stretch. We can't handle the press.
This is no, it ain't that we can't handle this.
Why is he throwing a lob? Why is he throwing a lob?
Yeah,
what is he throwing a lob for?
Just take it out. This is
SWAC.
idiot. Low IQ basketball right here.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. What is Chapman? Hey, what I tell you the line was 6.5. Come on now. What does Chapman do? Why is he throwing a lob? All he has to do is dribble it out.
Just take it back out. That's all you got to do. You don't need any more points.
Time and score. Time and score. Boy.
Well, we got to get it off past half court.
We just need to get in and run clock. They're going to foul.
So at this point, it's their ball. It's a 2-possession ball game, 20.4 seconds remaining.
No, it's our ball.
It is our ball?
Yeah, they made it 3. All right. Take them to the shower.
Come on, we got to pay attention, cheerleaders. What are we doing? What are the cheerleaders doing? Lord have mercy. We celebrate, and we have no sense of what we're doing right now.
Hey, this is basketball. We don't.
Let's go, and a foul. Let's go.
Yeah, this is basketball. We don't know what we're doing.
Hey, I want all of you on social media. This is all I want you to do. Just say, what time is checkout time? That's all I want y'all to do. I just need y'all to flood the internet with asking what time is checkout time in Atlanta. That's all I want y'all to do. And hashtag SWAC hoops, hashtag FAMU versus JSU. They'll know what I'm talking about. What was that little comment by Coach last year?
Yeah. You can run the clip.
Well, I wish I had the clip. What time is checkout time? That's all I'm gonna say. Please, on your social media handles. That's all I want y'all to ask. What time is checkout time? Tick, 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 tick. Still, FAMU. Let's go.
Win and survive and move on.
Survive and advance. What time is checkout time? I'm already starting. Let me go into one of my chat groups.
That's right, Elmo. Once you know you got the game in hand, you can be petty.
Y'all are funny.
What time is checkout time? There it is. Final score, ladies and gentlemen. FAMU 70, Jackson State 60. We're moving on, baby. Well, we're moving on up to the SWAC semis.
As Bryan, I don't remember if I said it on air, but as Bryan know, I told him this was the game we had to get past.
This was the game.
This was our tough matchup from the season. Everybody else who's in our path, outside of Alabama A&M, who we wouldn't meet into the championship game, we match up well with. So we just had to get past this one.
What was our PV matchup? Well, I mean, I guess we'd have to go through whoever wins between Southern and UAPB.
Yeah, we only played them once, but we beat Prairie View.
But yeah, they're on the side of the bracket. We wouldn't meet them until the championship game.
Yeah.
But still, I'm thinking, because we beat Southern twice, and I'm seeing these third-time matchups not really work out too well, except for against Alabama A&M. But thanks, Simone.
Somebody do a quick little history check on the last time FAMU was in the semifinals of the conference tournament. All right, here's some of the.
It was the MJ Junior year. The year McCullum was coach of the year, I think.
You sure? I don't know.
But that wasn't the SWAC now. That was the MEAC.
Really? That was what was that?
19.
Oh, wow. Was it that long ago?
Wow, that long ago? Really? Okay. All right, here are the final stats, everybody. Huh?
Let's see Jeff.
Oh. All right, final stats. FAMU was 24 of 61 from the field. That's 39%. Yes. Jackson State was 19 of 56. That's 34%. From the three-point arc, FAMU was 6 of 22. Jackson State was 8 of 25. That's 27% for us, 32% for them. Free throw line, watch this. 16 of 19 at the free throw line, 84%. They were 14 of 23, 61%. We out-rebounded them 40 to 38. Assists, 17 assists to their 9, 16 steals. They made 20 turnovers. We made 16 turnovers. Points in the paint, we outscored them 36 to 18 points in the paint. Largest lead, 13 points, which of course, final score we led by 10, but 13 was the largest lead of the game. Individually, for FAMU, we were led by Antonio Baker's 14 points. He was 4 of 9 from the field, 2 of 4 from the three-point arc, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Ty Shirley with 13 points and 5 rebounds. Caleb Washington with 10 points, 5 rebounds. Jaquan Sanders with 10 points, 4 assists. Micah Octave, 7 points, 10 rebounds. Indalma with 8 points and 6 rebounds. Jordan Chapman, 8 points and 4 rebounds. We only played 7 people in this contest. So congratulations to Coach Ward. Congratulations to FAMU coaching staff and players on a job well done. And again, let them folks know. I'll ask you to do. Ask the question. What time is checkout time?
Well, honestly, Bryan, the only thing I'm glad is that I won't be hearing D going home.
D going home. This is a good win. Good job, FAMU.
D home going.
Woo! Well, okay. So let's look ahead. So I don't know. You guys like this so much. Who knows? If I'm not in Atlanta on Friday, if Kelvin's not in Atlanta on Friday, who knows? Maybe we do this again. But right now, the Rattlers will advance to Friday night in Atlanta, where they will play at 8:30 p.m. against the winner of Southern versus UAPB. You can watch that game tomorrow night at 8:30 on ESPN Plus. So, and just to give you perspective on the season, we beat Southern twice, 2-0 during the year, and UAPB we beat 1-0 in the only time we played them. So lots of optimism, going into the next round.
Here's something else you can expect for Friday: a huge FAMU crowd.
Oh yeah,
the Rattlers will be in the house.
Yes. And I'll tell you, if Southern wins that game, I expect a good Southern crowd too. That is going to be.
I expect a sellout if it's FAMU.
That will be a sellout. That'll be a good sellout crowd if it ends up being Southern.
Because that arena holds what, about 7,000, 6,000, something
less
like
than that. Five, really.
Oh, it's going to be a sellout if them two play.
Yeah. Well, good stuff. Good stuff indeed. All right. Let's kind of get ready to close the show with just kind of a scroll through what's ahead in other sports, just to kind of let people know what's ahead for this upcoming weekend. Men's golf, they are beginning tomorrow at the People's Championship. Where is that event at, Kelvin? Can you look that up? Where is that?
What, the golf?
Yeah. People's Championship.
Yeah, I had it.
Okay. Also, tomorrow, women's tennis, they are at Georgia Southern. This weekend, FAMU baseball begins a 3-game series at home against Southern University.
St. Simon's, Georgia. That's outside of what, Savannah?
That's the People's Championship for golf.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so golf is in Georgia. Women's tennis is in Georgia at Georgia Southern. That's on Thursday. Friday, baseball at Southern, hosting Southern University. 3-game series against Southern University. Softball is home as well.
Mm-hmm.
Softball is home this weekend against Mississippi Valley State. Their first game is on Friday at 6 p.m. And then I'm sure it's a Saturday doubleheader at 1 and 3 o'clock. Now, most of these games have been airing on SWAC TV, especially the baseball games.
Yep.
I don't know about the softball. I don't know. Has softball hosted a home game on SWAC TV yet?
Yes.
Okay.
They tested softball before they tested baseball.
Well, hey, then there we go. So, good opportunity for us to watch some softball action, some baseball action. Don't forget Friday night, ESPN Plus, 8:30 for the semifinals. We'll let you know whether we're going to do another watch party. Who knows? It all depends on where I am. Depends on where Kelvin is. If Marcus,
I'm going to be here. I'm not going to make it in Atlanta. I committed to doing some security work this weekend, so I'll be here Friday.
Well, you know what? I may be online too. I'm still waiting on some things from FAMU, so I mean, I may be home too. So,
if that's what you're waiting on, you'll be home.
Damn you, Kelvin. So we may do a watch party on Friday night watch party right here, the ONG Strike Zone, as FAMU plays Southern. Hey, you guys can always make a donation to the show right there. You see the Cash App sign, $ my JBN, my BCSN. A cup of coffee is always appreciated. You can also join the channels on YouTube or on Facebook. Make sure you find the BCSN Pod Zone. It's the Pod Zone where all of the shows that air on the Black College Sports Network are. BCSN Pod Zone on all of your favorite podcasts. Final score, FAMU 70, Jackson State 60.
The checkout time is at 11.
The season is over.
The end.
Hey, there's a tweet. That's a tweet right there. Who's going to let me start some trouble. I'm going to start some good trouble tonight. But yeah, again, wow, what a day. Bethune-Cookman, the number 1 seed in the tournament, goes home. Jackson State knocked out by FAMU. We survive and advance. That's all we're trying to do this time of year. Yep. And so congratulations again to the Rattlers. Marcus, any final words as we close out the show?
Nope. 1 for 2 today for the teams. So looking forward to Coach Ward continuing on. And I guess, whatever transpires going forward, we'll have to see how things, work out on the women's end. But
Yeah.
Spring sports are turning up. We're things are looking good for all spring sports. So just continue on and get as hot as the weather's going to get.
Yeah.
Amen. They said something about another cold storm, Marcus. I don't know if you heard that. They said don't throw your winter jackets away just yet.
Well, so, Marcus is up there in Delaware, so he already know that.
He already know that, right? Okay. All right.
We the ones have to be reminded.
Exactly. Oh, it's 90. Let me get that shorts out. Yeah, I'm going, anyway. Kelvin, final words tonight.
Congratulations to Coach Ward and team. Congratulations to all our sports, our tournament champion golf team. And I will try to support some of these teams over the weekend who had home baseball, softball, and also good effort. I already reached out to Coach Cromartie, but good effort by the young ladies. I'm very proud of how they represented and competed today. Just came up a little short, so I'm feeling really good and froggy about FAMU Athletics right now. Today is a good day.
Hey, I woke up and I said it felt great to be a Rattler. It felt like a great day, and I'm telling you, man, the women did not disappoint, man. They had me in class wearing my orange and green. I was trying to
Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, I was trying to teach and watch the game, boys. It was tough, boy. It was tough. But I'm very proud of what I saw from Coach Gordon and the Lady Rattlers today. And congratulations to the guys. It felt good to be a Rattler. I told you, FAMU is also a basketball school. I told you, they didn't want to hear it. Once we start getting in there in the basketball world, watch out, SWAC. Watch out.
Yeah.
We can't wait for Friday. And be on the lookout. We'll share some information, let you know if we're going to do the watch party thing on Friday night. Make sure you're locked in to the Black College Sports Network and the ONG Strike Zone. The guys from the Black College Sports Network are on site doing pregame, postgame, halftime shows all week. So make sure you're locked in at MyBCSN1, the number one on all the social media handles, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All right. Thank you, everybody in the chats. We appreciate you. You guys were fun tonight. You guys be well. God bless. We'll hopefully see you on Friday night. Fangs up, Rattlers. Make sure to strike in the A. And my final words are, what time's checkout time? Oh, yeah, 11 o'clock.
11 a.m.
Sharp. Peace out, baby.
Thank you.